What's up, people? This is the Lean Bulk episode 3. We're going to be doing a full day of eating today with this one right here. I'm going to be showing you all the meals that she eats today to get huge and stay shredded. No, but I'm going to show you all the meals or the food that I eat to hit my macros today. This is Lean Bulk episode 3, so thank you for sticking around. But yeah, I post a lot of my meals and recipes on my Instagram, and a lot of you have been asking about them, so I'm going to showcase a few of them today, such as my protein pancakes and a few others, so stick around. And if you are new here, I would very much appreciate it if you would consider subscribing if you liked the video and dropping your first like and first comment. And if you are a current subscriber and you have been watching my videos, thank you so much for coming back, and I hope you guys enjoy this full day of eating. Yeah, so my macros today will be 350 carbs, 70 fat, and 180 protein. Let's see if I can get them extremely close. Let's see how accurate that I can be. This is a test for me. So if any of my clients are watching this is a test for me. You guys are my coach for the day. You're going to be overseeing if I can hit my macros. I'm pretty confident in myself. I simply just want to show you guys this whole like flexible dieting thing, and like following macros is it's very simple. It's not challenging. It's challenging when you're new to it, but once you get the hang of it, it just becomes a part of your lifestyle. And I just want to show you how easy it is. But yeah, so I have a few things planned. I'm excited, very excited. I usually don't eat until about 12 to 1 p.m. after my workout in the morning, but I'm actually about to go work out right now, so when I get back, I'll show you what I'm having. But so far, I just had black coffee and a lot of water. I like to chug probably like a half a gallon of water before my workout and have probably like a cup or two of coffee, but about to go lift right now, and yeah, we'll see you at my first meal. Just finished up at the gym, had a back, core, and cardio workout. It was actually really, really good. And I'm going to post my full swipe workout I did today on my Instagram. So if you want to watch the workout, go ahead and follow me on Instagram and head over there and watch the workout. I'm posting it today, today is Wednesday. This video is going up Thursday, so I would have already posted the swipe workout. But I'm freaking starving. It's almost 1 o'clock and I haven't eaten anything yet. I just had coffee and water, like I said before. So let's hop into the first meal. I'm not even sure what it's going to be yet, but we'll see. Alright, so because I'm lean bulking, I'm not like going to be as crazy like weighing my foods as I am when I'm dieting. When I was dieting for the show, I was so strict. I would take out the scale and weigh every single food item to the gram. I've been doing this for so long where now I could just like eyeball things and just know. I'm not saying I know the exact gram of thing, that's impossible, but like I could just eyeball things, especially if I'm lean bulking. I don't need to be 100% on point all the time. And if I'm like a few grams of carbs off just because I didn't weigh it, I don't care. Like I'm not going to stress myself out about it. But again, I'm just going to eyeball things. Alright, so for this first meal, this is what we got. We got a half packet of that jasmine rice packet that I showed you earlier when I was cooking. We have 8 ounces of chicken weighed out. I actually did weigh the chicken just because I like to be as accurate as possible with my protein. I didn't weigh out anything else besides the chicken. So half a packet of that jasmine rice, 8 ounces of chicken, about 2 servings of broccoli, which was probably about 2 cups of broccoli, and some mushrooms in there, sliced mushrooms, and I have a half of an avocado here for some extra fat because there's hardly any fat in here, so adding this for some extra fat. And then I'll be putting this honey sugar-free barbecue sauce on it. This stuff is awesome. I've talked about this before. There are only 2 carbs in each serving, and there's 2 tablespoons. Standard barbecue sauce would have about 17 to 20 grams of carbs per serving. So this stuff is awesome. It's at any grocery store now. They're a brand new company and they are freaking killing it. So I'm going to lay over the macros on the screen right now. I'm going to have a calculator up there the entire video, and then I'm excited to eat this. It's 1 o'clock right now. Like I said, I follow intermittent fasting for the most part. I just push off eating in the morning for as long as possible, so I get to eat more in a condensed period of time because I have an appetite. So I'm going to eat this, and we'll check in when it's time for my next meal. I think my next meal is going to be those homemade protein pancakes, and let me tell you, they're damn good. So I'm really hungry, but I don't want to eat another meal and like waste time because I'm doing some work on the computer right now and I need to get it done for today. So I'm going to simply make a coffee, but I'm going to make protein coffee. And I posted this recipe on my Instagram a few times, but I haven't gone like too in depth with it. So I'm going to walk you through the recipe right now, and I promise you it is amazing. So first, you're going to need a coffee cup. And then we're going to need a K-cup. This is my K-cup of choice. This shit is amazing. Please find some. My mom got this for me. I don't even know where she got it from. I had to ask her. But holy crap. I'm sure it's at like Walmart or something. But I'm using classic cinnamon roll right now. Pop that in there. Boom. Kira's running low on some water. Fill her up. She's thirsty. You do your thing. Oh yeah. Alright, so I poured my coffee in here because we're going to need more room for this. This whole mixture is not going to fit in this cup. So we have our coffee done. For part 2, all we need is some almond milk or cashew milk. I like cashew milk because there's 25 calories a serving in almond milk. And in almond milk there's like 30 or 60, but I just like cashew milk because it tastes better, I think. Then I use this 1UP Nutrition pumpkin spice flavor for this. So it's like a pumpkin spice latte, and then with the classic cinnamon roll flavored K-cup. Let me tell you, you need to try this shit. I use like, seriously, like a quarter of a scoop of this, and I don't have much left in there, as you can see. So we're gonna scoop out a quarter of this. Like hardly anything, like that much. Put it in a small shaker cup. And then I only add like probably a third cup of this, of the cashew milk. Shake her up. And then the magic happens. Oh, God. Pour her all up in there. Oh, yeah. Alright, so this part is optional. I like my coffee really sweet because I have a major freaking sweet problem, sweet tooth issue. So I'm going to toss a Splenda in there. So we're just going to sprinkle that bitch on top. And then we mix it up. Mix it up nice and good. I'm telling you, you have to try this stuff. I'm going to put the added macros on the screen with the totals and all that stuff. It's hardly anything. It was like, I think this whole thing is like 30 to 50 calories. I'm not really sure, but you'll see on the screen. Look at how delicious that looks. You get like that little frothy top. Oh, man. But yeah, so that's what I'm having right now to tide myself over for like another hour and a half maybe. Get some work done and be ready for my next meal. I think I'm going to do some protein pancakes. Alright, what's up? It is now 3:22 and I am starving now. I've been putting off eating for a little bit, but I've been sitting right out there doing some work. I have a clothing brand launch coming up very soon, so I've been getting all the website stuff done. Just a lot of tedious shit. We're going to cook up some of my famous, well, not really famous, but I posted on my Instagram a few times, and so many people have requested this recipe, words, and I'm going to make it right now. I'm going to show you exactly how I make them. They actually come out really fluffy, so I'm just going to shut up and I'm going to show you how to make them. Alright, so for the recipe, this is all you really need. I'm going to put the ingredients on the screen over here, so you can go ahead and screenshot this or write it down or whatever you want to do. But yeah, this is how you make these delicious protein pancakes. They're very macro friendly. I'll lay over the macros once it's all done, but the recipe will be up here. Alright, so I poured some of the pancake batter in there, and then you want to make sure you cover it, and then you wait until you see, I guess, like air bubbles popping up from the top, like throughout the whole entire pancake, and then you flip it. So, yeah, we're about to test my flipping skills here in a second. Alright, it's time to flip it, so let's see if I can do this right. Ooh, oh my god, hell yeah. It's going to be delicious. And then I only turn it on this side. So I had it cook on the first side for about a minute, and then I flipped it once I saw like air bubbles coming from the bottom, or coming from the top of the pancake. And And then I'm gonna leave it on this for probably 30 seconds and then take it out. And then I got one more pretty big pancake in here. All right guys, so here is the final product. I wasn't kidding when I said these look absolutely delicious. Like, look at that. These are fluffy, healthy protein pancakes. There's not many carbs in here. I will lay over the macros on the screen, but I've topped it with blueberries, and then I put some of this sugar-free pancake syrup on here. I got this from the vitamin shop near me. And then, of course, we're gonna top it off with some cinnamon. Blueberry, cinnamon, vanilla, protein pancakes. Delicious. Look at how fluffy this is. Hold on. I don't know if you can see that, but look at how freaking fluffy that is. That's just one pancake. Alright, so it's about an hour and a half later. I'm gonna eat a higher carb meal because I'm kind of low on carbs right now. Got 1.5 servings of frosted flakes for some easy carbs. We got 1 cup of this cashew milk, and we have 80 grams of blueberries, which comes out to about like, I think, a half a cup or 3/4 of a cup, all in here. I'm actually a huge fan of cereal, so this is gonna be delicious. I'm gonna eat this real quick and get back to work and come back for my next meal. I haven't decided what I'm gonna have yet. I'm just kind of winging it today, and but I will hit my macros almost on point. You'll see. All right, so it's like an hour later after that cereal, and I'm already focus. Sorry. It's like an hour later after that cereal, and I'm starving already. I still have huge appetites, just cravings for everything. I don't get it. They won't go away. But here we have 5 whole eggs. We have another full pack of that jasmine white rice that I showed you. There's like 104 carbs per pack, so there's a lot of carbs in here. And then we have a pack of 1 cup of mixed vegetables that it came in like a heat in the bag type thing. I put it all in like the pan, a little stir fry action. I don't have any soy sauce. I wish I did, but we're just gonna have to use Frank's Red Hot for now. And then if you know me, you know I love spray butter. I also have 3 ounces of chicken right there. So I'm gonna leave this meal's macros on the screen, and then we're gonna add them to the calculator that I have either up there or up there. I don't know where I'm gonna put it yet, but. All right, so I wanna mention one more thing about this meal. If you wanna make a lower calorie version of what I just told you I'm eating, you could, instead of using jasmine rice, you could use cauliflower rice. That cuts down the calories by like 400. I'm not even kidding you, it's crazy. There's hardly any carbs in cauliflower rice, and it's like a whole trend going on now. I use it for my whole competition prep when I was dieting. It tastes almost like rice. Not quite, but it's damn good. So instead of the jasmine rice, you could use cauliflower rice. Instead of whole eggs, you could use egg whites. That would save about 50 to 60 calories per egg. So there's ways to work around this to either make like a lean bulking meal or a cutting meal. You can just manipulate the types of foods that you use, right? And then obviously the mixed vegetables, I would keep those, and the chicken breast, that's like a very lean source of protein, so I would keep that as well. But there's ways around it if you are cutting or bulking. All right, so it's a few hours later. I got my haircut and I did some more work, and now it is time to finish off my macros for the day. It's about 8 p.m. here, and so as you can see, I have my macros, what I'm currently at on the screen, and again, my goals are 350 carb, 70 grams of fat, and 180 grams of protein. And I also want to put a disclaimer out there, like, it's so hard to hit your macros directly on point. I'm talking like to the gram. So my goal is to be within like a 0 to 5 gram range, and that's what I tell my clients too. Like, you'll stress yourself out way too much if you aim for an exact gram. Again, plus or minus 0 to 5 grams is perfectly okay. But for my next meal, I have some fat to play with, and I have some carbs to play with, but hardly any protein. I'm gonna try to keep protein like out of this next meal. So let's see what I whip up. All right, so to finish off my macros for the day, to get me very close to my goals, I'm going to have 1 green apple. I'm going to have 75% of this banana, because if I had the whole banana, I'd be over my carbs by about 10 grams. So I'm gonna have 75% of it. So I'm going to chop off the end piece right here and then put it back in the fridge and save it for tomorrow. And then 1.5 tablespoons of this. So let's get this going. I'm having this, an apple, and 75% of a banana to close out this day of eating. So that will end this full day of eating on my lean bulk. I'm still hungry. I could eat way more food. But again, the whole purpose of a lean bulk is to just be in a slight caloric surplus so you don't put on too much fat, but it's just enough to optimize muscle gain. So I don't need to eat more. I honestly feel like I could, but I'm not going to. Total macros are right here. As you can see, I was within my 0 to 5 gram range with each macro, and like I said, I tell my clients to do the same thing, because if you stress out about hitting your macros on fucking point every day, you're just gonna go crazy, and it just takes the fun out of it. And also, tracking is like kind of fun. It's kind of like a puzzle game. Like, you can put in whatever you essentially want. Obviously, you want to have like the majority of your diet being whole, clean food sources like fruits, vegetables, whole foods, like eggs, chicken, and all that type of stuff, but you can also like mess around and play around with stuff. Like, once you get the hang of tracking macros, it's so easy and it can be fun. Just don't stress yourself out about it, and just like kind of like make a game out of it. Alright, so as you can see, I have everything into my fitness pal. We got the first meal, we got the broccoli, the chicken, the jasmine rice, avocado, barbecue sauce, and the mushrooms. Meal number 2 was the protein pancakes, and then I also had the cereal with the blueberries in there. Have all that in there with the unsweetened cashew milk. And then the larger meal, which was about 1,000 calories, was the whole packet of jasmine rice, 5 eggs, mixed vegetables, and a lot of chicken, or a small amount of chicken, actually 3 ounces. And then my coffee mixture was the unsweetened cashew milk and the 1/4 scoop of protein. And then my last meal was the 1 full apple, 0.75 or 75% of a banana, and we had 1.5 tablespoons of peanut butter. But I do appreciate you watching this video. I hope you learned something. You can try out my recipes. My coffee recipe is amazing. Pancake recipe is amazing too. That's the day. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new here, please consider subscribing. I have a lot more content coming, a lot more informative content. If you liked the video, if you liked anything about this, if you liked the recipe, go ahead and drop a like. It would mean the world to me. And I will see you in the next one.